what's your name?
My name is Shelby.
Shelby? Where are we at?
We're in Bradenton, Florida.
Cool. So, what brings somebody to live on the streets?
Well, I mean, this life isn't for anybody, honestly, and I don't wish this upon anybody. I was on the streets since I've been 18, and I'm 30 now, so it's hard, but, you know, people got to make a living somehow, you know?
Cool. I see you have a lot of injuries. What's led to some of that?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I had an abscess over 5 centimeters. I fought for my life because I have a drug addiction.
I got you.
And I'm not afraid to say that. I have beat one of my addictions. It was fentanyl. I was on it for 2 years. For 5 years, but now I'm almost 2 years sober off it in January.
What does fentanyl do to people? I mean, what does that...
Fentanyl, really, it kills people. It's a dangerous drug. I mean, it's like playing Russian roulette with your life.
Every single time.
But honestly, because I lost my kids and I went downhill, I've gone through abuse all my life. Physical, mental, and everything with my family and in past relationships that I used it to numb the pain. But then I realized my life is way more important than that.
Yeah.
So I stopped it.
A lot of females, highlight some of the challenges of being a female out here.
Wow, I mean, it's really dangerous out here for females. I mean, you have to learn how to do a hustle game. Honestly, you have to learn what's safe and what's not safe.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you got a great partner like myself. Yeah. But before I was alone, I had to do everything on my own since I was 18. I got kicked out of my house, so I had to learn everything on my own. And it was hard, really, really, really hard.
So you have to be, as you're walking down the street as a female, you have to be completely alert of your surroundings.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I carry a weapon on me at all times. I know that, when a cop pulls you over, they're like, why are you carrying that? Well, you don't understand, officer. It's dangerous. I mean, I've actually gone through it. I was drugged. And I went through that, and I still have severe PTSD because of it. But that does not make me or break me.
Exactly.
I still stand tall no matter what.
Gotcha. What are some of the nicest things somebody's ever done for you on the streets? Like something that touches your heart?
Honestly, no one's ever really done anything for me per se. I usually give back to people. Yeah. Even if I'm homeless and don't have it, I'll still give my last no matter what. Because I believe in good karma. I never play with karma. And I always give and give. It doesn't matter how much. And I put sweat, blood, and tears into it. It don't matter.
So you really haven't run really generous people all that time?
I mean, I have. But at the end of the day, I mean, some people have a motive. Me, on anything, I don't. Like, I'll give and give, and people say, why do you do that? So because it always comes back to me. It might take a while, but it always does.
Gotcha.
I like to sing.
You like to sing?
Yeah, I write poetry.
Okay.
Just like seeing the smiles of other people makes my, day go by.
Were you born in Florida?
Yes, I was.
In Manatee County, Bradenton?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. The first time you were ever homeless, what's it like that first night out on the street?
It was scary, I was 18. I didn't expect my mom to kick me out, and I'm like, oh my God, and I had to quit high school. Like, I had 4 months into my senior year, and I quit because I had no way to take a shower. And I've been through jobs because nowadays people judge you because you don't have a means to take a shower, so they're looking at you like, how can you get to work? And it's like, you don't understand. We are human just like anybody else. They just look at us like cage animals, and I think it's really messed up.
Yeah. I mean, like, in Florida doesn't help people. Didn't they just outlaw panhandling here in this county?
Yeah, and you know what? I think that's absurd. Now, I can understand people that are messing with the cars and, hassling the cars, but if someone is just sitting here and
like
just...
on a wheelchair or something?
In wheelchair, anybody, I think someone should lend out their hand.
Yeah.
Even if they can't give cash, give a little bit of food, give a little bit of hand, give them a prayer, give them something just so they have a willing of hope.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You personally have a chance to get off the streets, I would, because it's really, really hard for a guy or a woman out here. Yeah. And if you don't, take the advice and learn a thing or two from other people that have been out here, or take that hand or take that help. Yeah. But honestly, if you have that chance to get off the streets, get off. Because it's hard. It's really, really hard out here.
Do you think you'll ever get off the streets?
Eventually I will. But you know what? I've come a long way. and I see, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel.
Gotcha. Thank you. Hey everybody, this is an abandoned gas station here in Bradenton. I pass by all the time and I always see homeless people here. You can see there's actually like kids' clothes here. This was like a car wash, and now there's literally people living in here, and I see them all the time, and it just breaks my heart. You wouldn't believe how many people here in Bradenton are homeless, but this is literally one of the few places where the homeless people here are actually able to sleep. And it really is heartbreaking to see this, that people have to live like this, but this is literally just a place where people sleep at night, and it's horrible that, you know, and it's like literally out in the open. Like, this is a major intersection, and there's a lot of sites just like this here in Bradenton. All they have is literally a mattress. Looks like a mattress. I can see just a basic, you know, but what's crazy about this site is that this is literally just out in the open here in Bradenton, you know, like literally you're driving by a major road and you're seeing this. Obviously nobody's gonna dig through this stuff because it's really nasty, but inside of this stuff, if they have an ID or they have a web, whatever they have to hide, they'll be able to hide it inside of all this garbage. So kind of the reason why a lot of this garbage is here is simply so they have a place to stash stuff, believe it or not. And the saddest part is that literally this is just like every time I go to the beach, I'll drive through here and I'll see this place, and I'm just like, you have to be kidding me, bro. Like, but like, there's only so much you could do. There's only so many people you can help, you know. But you can see back here as well. The smell is really bad. I don't know what is in these bags, but a lot of times, you know, restaurants just throw food out or whatever. Or could this be, I don't know what those bags are, but the smell is just unbearably nasty. And this is the situation here in Bradenton. Like literally, just everywhere you look, there's homeless camps. You can tell in there, they just threw some cardboard underneath there. And then there's this little shed right here, which also seems to have a lot of homeless little encampments here. And a lot of people have kind of done some graffiti and stuff like that here. It's crazy to think that while this beautiful scenario is unfolding here on these beaches every single day, beautiful sunsets and just incredible situation here on the beach, how different of a world it is to the people a little bit far inland.